This woman was surfing the web and noticed bizarre things. A pretty girl would often appear on her husband's account. Their pictures together were also full of weirdness. Her husband hadn't looked at her fondly in a long time. This scene directly put Annie into anxiety. Was she really getting old? In the evening she put on a delicate makeup, sprayed on a nice-smelling perfume, and when her husband came home, she deliberately put on a nice nightgown, but her husband didn't react at all, even excused himself to take a bath. He took a bath directly for 4 hours, succeeded in keeping Annie up until she fell asleep. However, just at midnight, this husband's cell phone suddenly vibrated. Before Mike could pick up the phone, Annie opened her eyes. She asked Mike who sent the message. Mike said it was from a coworker at work, but Annie sat up to check his phone. Mike was helpless. Is there not even basic trust anymore? However, this made Annie even more furious. She jumped out of bed to snatch the phone. Mike lied that the text message was from his friend. His friend had been up to no good, hiding it from his wife. He sent the message just to discuss a plan with Mike. However, his wife didn't care about these reasons. She then went for the phone. Mike was cornered and directly dropped the phone. The whole room was instantly quiet. The next day, Anne offered to help Mike get his cell phone repaired, but Mike said the old cell phone was unnecessary to repair. He would buy a new one. Mike and his friend ran a construction company. They have made a lot of money over the years. The girl in the picture is called Anna. She is a designer in Mike's company. They have been together for more than a year. The text message last night was also from the girl. Anna questioned Mike why he didn't answer the message. That text led to a screaming match between Mike and his wife. This made Anna angry. She tells Mike she doesn't want to wait any longer. She wants to get married and have kids too. And she gave Mike an ultimatum. If Mike still can't make a choice, she would leave the city and never want to see Mike again. On the other side, Annie didn't want to stay idle. She called and inquired to the customer service, trying to fix her husband's cell phone, but they said it was personal. You have to come in person to fix the data. Looking at the photos of them being intimate, Annie was even more furious. That day, the company held its annual meeting. Annie dressed up and blended in with the crowd. When the party started, she did spot a girl in a red dress. She followed Mike to the second floor. Annie followed her, but the second floor was surprisingly quiet. There seemed to be a red shadow in Mike's office. So as not to alert the police, Annie quietly took off her high heels and approached the office barefoot. As the distance became closer, only then did she realize that her husband was cheating on her.